Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Darrell Intense. I'm Darrell, and this is actually the canopy that I'm going to put up. We're at Weston Bend State Park in the state of Missouri, and it's a little rainy, it's a little drizzly, about 40 degrees outside. But if you've got the right gear, you're going to be just fine. So we're going to set up a canopy. I've got my friends Ted and Marty with me. We're going to set up a canopy, and then we're going to set up our 3 individual one-man tents around that canopy. And then tonight we're cooking fried shrimp and scalloped potatoes and peach cobbler. So we're going to set things up, and then I'll talk to you and tell you what we've done. Okay, guys, here's what we've set up. We put up a 10 by 10 canopy, and then we put it up in such a way that should it rain again throughout the night and we need to get up, the doors are, for the most part, or the vestibules underneath the 10 by 10 canopy, so that we really have this spot that should there be a downpour, even 3 bag chairs, we can make that work. But as it's just a drizzle, and really it's kind of even cleared off for now, we think we're good. So I've got the Thermarest luxury light cot and tent. Ted is in the Cabela's 2-pole dome tent, and then Marty is in the Marmot tungsten 3-person tent. So that's our setup for tonight. This is how we're going to make it work, and now I think we're ready to start dinner. Okay, guys, so we're getting ready to cook. We're getting ready to cook tonight. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna batter fry shrimp, and we're going to make scalloped potatoes in the cast iron skillet, and then we'll have salad, lettuce salad, and then a little later we'll put a fire in the fireplace, and we're going to have peach cobbler. So I'm going to walk you through the process, and here we go. Okay, on the right of the screen is the peanut oil that we've got heating up now, and on the left side is just water for the scalloped potatoes. Now let me show you what we've got going on here with regard to our breading. We have combined both of these Andes products, both yellow and red, traditional for fish and for shrimp, and great to bake, boil, or fry. We are going to opt for the fry, and yeah, so that's what we've got going. So what we did, Marty, why don't you show the folks what we've got going here. We took the 2 of the contents of these bags, and we put them into a Ziploc baggie, and we mixed it all together, and then we will drop the shrimp in and kind of shake, and yeah, that whole kind of shake and bake kind of thing. So we'll take the shrimp. We'll bread them in that with just a nice light single coating, and then we'll throw them into the oil. Now, Ted, what are we doing with the scalloped potatoes?
So we're taking 2 boxes of scalloped potatoes, and we've mixed in 4 2/3 cups of water. We're going to throw in 2/3 cup of milk, and we're going to throw in a stick of oleo, and we're going to stir it all together with the packet of potatoes and the cheese that goes with it. And in about 15 minutes, we'll have scalloped potatoes.
That's the plan. So let's get to the contents of the box, along with the water and the milk and the stick of butter. And oh my gosh, that's going to be fantastic. Marty's getting ready to work up the shrimp. All right, shake and bake, baby. So we're taking jumbo shrimp, actually large shrimp, already peeled, and how many of them? 25 to 30. 25 were in that package, and now we're just going to town with
it. All nicely coated and ready to fry.
Perfect. So Marty, how do you know when your oil's ready?
Just put a little bit of your seasoning flour. Kind of sprinkle it on top, and then see how it bubbles and starts cooking. You're ready.
All right. How many shrimp do you suppose you can get in that skillet?
Oh, I bet I'd get most of this bag. I'll kind of keep an eye on it to make sure it's frying well. Overcrowd your skillet.
And how long do you want those to fry for?
Probably about They're already cooked, so we're just kind of getting them hot and kind of browning that seasoning. So probably 5 or 6 minutes. They'll kind of start floating when they're done.
And there's enough oil in there that you don't need to turn them.
Nope.
So Ted, how long are you going to cook how long do you cook the scalloped potato?
About 15 minutes, and we've been on a few minutes, and we're getting really close. We'll stir them just a little bit, but they're getting close to where they'll start settling up here, and probably about another 7 minutes on them.
Great. You good?
I think so.
Go for it.
Start pulling them out here and see what they look like.
Look at that. How could a guy not be happy with that? So, you know, look at that. That just looks absolutely fantastic. Fried shrimp. So there you go. There's dinner. Lettuce salad with Ott's original famous dressing and some fried shrimp and scalloped potatoes. Bon appetit. All right. How's that tasting, boys? I wonder how that shrimp is with that Ott's dressing. How you like that Ott's dressing?
I like it.
My mom's been buying Ott's dressing ever since I was a kid.
Love it. I do. I love it.
You got other flavors now, but back then when you said Ott's, this is what you got.
Oh, yeah. You know, that Andy's breading is like a cornbread and got a little bit of spice, but not an overwhelming spice.
Yeah. There's a Louisiana bread, a Louisiana brand as well, and it's pretty good. And they make a chicken version of it as well, and there's no cornmeal in it. It's just a real fine, floury consistency.
3 guys eating a family-sized bag of lettuce, 2 boxes of
I gave up on
scalloped potatoes, and
part of my lettuce, but
50 shrimp. Nothing wrong with that.
should get us by till daylight.
Ought to.
Yeah.
At least till the cobbler.
Yeah. That's always been my opinion. No matter what the food's like, it always tastes better outside.
Absolutely. Well, so we've got the fire going, getting the fire going, burning the trash off that we had, and just get together a nice atmosphere for a nice night. We've got charcoal going on in this chimney over here, and that's to cook the on the Dutch oven, cook the peach cobbler. So that's the plan there. Okay, Ted, what are we working on here, buddy? What are you thinking?
So we're going to do a peach cobbler. We've got our yellow cake mix. We've got 2 cans of sliced peaches that we'll work on. We have a small can of Mountain Dew. You can use any type of white soda, that'll work. And I'm going to use about 3/4 stick of butter in it. And then we'll mix it all together in the pot. And what we'll do is we'll add the peaches first in the pot. And then we'll add the cake mix in, sprinkle it around, spread the Mountain Dew on top of that, and then I'll cut up some butter on top of that, and we'll kind of mix it in a little bit, and then we'll set it on the coals, and in about 25 minutes we'll have peach cobbler.
All right, great, let's do it.
I'm going to actually put aluminum foil in here and save some cleanup when you're out in the field and you don't have a lot of water and supplies to clean up, this works out really good. Didn't cut that wrong, no? That'll still work. This makes for cleanup a lot easier when you got it
Sure.
done and you don't have access to a lot of water and stuff. So that's where I'm at there. Kind of spread the peaches around at the bottom there. Take mix and just kind of sprinkle it all around. And soda, we're just going to sprinkle around in there. Secret is you got to kind of stir that around just a little bit, not a lot. You don't want to mix it in, but you do want to kind of chop it around the top just a little bit to spread it out. That way it's evenly dispersed. And butter always makes everything taste good, so we're going to throw a little bit of butter
Oh yeah, right on.
in there and make sure we get our walking and our hiking in
Right.
after we eat all this. So. There we go. We're set to go.
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
Put a lid on, and you're gonna set it on coals,
Yep.
and then you're gonna put coals on top.
Put coals on top and coals on the bottom. We'll be good to go.
And how long you cook it?
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes. All right, let's do it. Okay, so he's setting it on. Gonna set that on a trivet. Got the coals underneath.
Probably a little more coals than we need, but it will do the trick.
In about 25 minutes.
Yep. The key thing is about every 10 minutes you'll want to pick it up, turn it about half a turn.
So it cooks
Just
evenly.
Cooks evenly.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, great. A little drizzly. The fire is still mesmerizing. And we're getting ready to take the cobbler off the coals and take that for a taste test. Okay, Ted, take it off and let's see what we got.
Alright, so it looks like we're about done here, so
Wow.
we're gonna go ahead and chow down on it.
Yeah, looks great. All right, good.
Cool.
All right.
Give it a shot here.
Oh, that looks good,
A
Ted.
little peach cobbler.
That's good looking. That's a good looking plate of cobbler.
Hot.
Perfect consistency, Ted. You guys like to camp? Or not so much camp, more hike and hotel?
I think we would camp more if we just did it more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I used to camp a lot when I was younger, and kind of didn't do it for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
I climbed inside a beer bottle for about 25 years, and
Is that right?
and I regret a lot of not doing a lot of things with my kids that I should have done when I was when they were younger.
Mm-hmm.
God restored it with Aaron, but he was still.
So when did you really get right with the Lord?
I was baptized when I was 7. I mean, I grew up in church, but when I started drinking in high school about 16 or 17, and after college I went south. I didn't walk with the Lord for probably 10 years or so, and met Sherry. She had never been to church or known anything about church.
Huh.
And ironically, though, with the influence of my mom, she started kind of going to church and taking the kids, and she was really instrumental in getting me back into church.
Wow.
And I had the opportunity to, I got rededicated my life and baptized again, and then I turned right around and got to baptize Aaron when he was 6.
That's cool.
And then kind of got on a little fast track there for a while.
Good.
I was kind of night and day, wasn't I, Ted, after all of that? But
So you and Ted were working together during all those years?
Yep. I've been sober for probably 13, 14 years. Something like that.
Wow.
It was really a weird. I had tried to quit, I don't know how many times, you know, just cold turkey or whatever, and different things. And I was serving as a deacon at Little Old Journey Church, and they asked me to be an elder. And I got sick to my stomach feeling, and I went home and I said, God, you either want me to do this or you don't want me to do this, but I'm tired of straddling the fence, so if you want me to do this, you're going to have to get me off of this.
Wow.
And I never picked another one up. It just got delivered just like that.
Wow.
Now, don't get me wrong, I watched a Sam Adams commercial and my mouth waters. I love beer.
Sure.
I love the taste of beer, and I wish I was one of those guys that could just have a bottle of beer with a pizza.
Yep. Right.
And quit. But
Right.
I can't do that. So.
Right. I said I don't drink. I'm all or nothing. I don't kind of do anything, and so I don't drink, and I find I don't need it. I don't need alcohol. I still love the taste of beer. And they said, well, do you drink non-alcoholic beers? I said, I used to drink them a lot, but then I told Tammy not to go to the store and buy them.
I love, like you guys, love alcohol, and I've been down that road, but it's and then I finally made a decision that I didn't want to double speak to my kids.
Yeah,
and
same here.
What I tell you, no,
right.
I'm not going to do as I say, not as I do.
Yep.
And that's kind of the approach Connie and I ended up taking.
That's good.
When we were raising our kids, is, but
Yeah, Ted was kind of instrumental in showing me how to walk without it. It was a little scary because I got my courage and my personality and everything from it, and we'd go to functions, and some of the same guys that used to see me drink 8 or 10 beers were watching me drink iced tea.
Yeah.
I just kind of look over at Ted and you just kind of draw strength. You're not the only one doing it. And Lake of the Ozarks was the thing I didn't know whether I could do. I love Lake of the Ozarks, and I thought they just go together. I don't think I even want to go to the lake without beer.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And believe it or not, there was a whole nother level to the lake that I didn't even know was there.
Wow.
Because
Alcohol was such a part. Yeah.
And it's so much cooler down there without all the alcohol.
Yeah.
But I'd be lying to say one wouldn't taste good right now, though.
Well, our bellies are full. The conversation was enlightening. The fire is mesmerizing. And I think I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you when I get in. Well, it's 10 o'clock at night, 38 degrees, and we're calling it. Beautiful night. The drizzle stopped. Our bellies are full, and we're ready for a good night's sleep. I'll talk to you in the morning. Hey, good morning, guys. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and it is 41 degrees. A little warmer now than when we went to bed last night, but toasty warm in the sleeping bag. Gonna get up, grab a cup of coffee, tear things down, and head home. No sunrise this morning. It's all cloud cover and overcast, and still a little drizzly. But next time we'll catch the big show with the sun coming up. Well, we're heading out early this morning. We got things torn down. It's about 6:30 in the morning. The sun's not going to come up for another hour or so, but got a busy day. Thanks for watching this morning. If you like the channel, click the like button. If you want to subscribe and follow me on all the journeys and the different activities that I'll be doing, just subscribe to the channel. And if you ring the bell right next to the subscribe button, then every time that I post a new video, you'll be notified. Again, thanks for watching. God bless.